Focus of the conflict in the Middle East is on Israel, Hamas, and the Palestinians living in Gaza. But if you look at a map of Gaza, you'll see it's not just Israel that borders that territory. Egypt sits to the south, and that border remains closed to Gazans as well. Paula Hancock has more now.
Bloody fighting enters its third week in Gaza. One key player has lost its negotiating power: Egypt. The West looks to Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi for a breakthrough, but things have changed. Just 2 years ago, deadly violence engulfed the small Palestinian territory. Former Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi brokers the ceasefire, the leader of the Muslim Brotherhood, the group Hamas emerged from. But Morsi and his party were ousted last year in a popular military coup. Hamas losing a crucial ally as a former military man took charge.
This government in Cairo is just very unlikely to do anything that will strengthen the Muslim Brotherhood's Palestinian cousin, Hamas. It views Hamas as it views the Muslim Brotherhood as a threat to Egypt's strategic interests, and therefore isn't unhappy to see it weakened in the current fight.
Israel controls 3 of Gaza's borders, including one at sea. Egypt controls 1. The Rafah border rarely opened, only to allow aid in or injured Gazans out. Hamas wants that border open permanently.
There is no commitment from the Egyptian government and the leadership, and what we have heard from them all the time, that the Israelis are responsible and in charge. If they ask to close Rafah crossing point, they will do that.
The blockade of Gaza has been in place since 2007, when Hamas forcibly ejected its rivals and took control of the territory 1 year after winning democratic elections. Egypt, as well as Israel, has been destroying tunnels dug under its border over recent months, determined to stop smuggling of weapons to Hamas. It also stopped the import of basics like food, gas and livestock, which made money for Hamas.
As a result, the Hamas authorities in Gaza struggled to pay the wages in Gaza, and this created a lot of pressure on their rule, and it's one of the reasons we believe that Hamas initiated a conflict with Israel, firing rockets and then inviting the current conflict.
But as Egypt loses influence in Gaza, it also loses some of its power as peacemaker. Paula Hancock, CNN New York.